They've come a long way to entertain you folks. So give a hand to Bob Wills and his Texas Playboy. Let her go, Bob. Boys, that Lone Star rag.
When I go in the bandstand, I always say we've had people like Bob Wills right here, we've had Willie Nelson, George Strait, Dolly Parton, Ernest Tubb, Chuck Tritter, the list goes on and on and on.
The people come here, it's a place where they can feel comfortable, feel country, dance and dress country, and mostly they come to do the dance, the two-stepping.
We don't run a chain of dance halls. If you want to stay in business, you need to be there. And that's what we are. He still stands there every night, shakes everybody's hand, and they love it.
I came underneath that big old tree out there, and I visualized a place like no other. And when I got it built up, I named it the Broken Spoke. We want to welcome you all the Broken Spoke, the last of the true Texas dance halls, and damn sure proud of it.
The dance hall tradition is one of the defining parts of Texas history and Texas culture, where people from all walks of life have gathered, celebrated, sung, danced, and shared in each other's lives.
The Broken Spoke is one of the last remaining true Texas dance halls in the Central Texas area. And you know, the bands love to play there. You get great sets out of the musicians that play there. There's something, dare I say, prestigious about playing a place where Ernest Tubb played. And so bands rise to the occasion.
For now, it remains a bastion of old South Austin, a vibrant connection to a Texas tradition that began centuries ago.
I'm a South Austin boy. I've lived all over South Austin, and my great-grandfather used to drive his wagon right down this road, which used to be called the Fredericksburg Road. And, you know, I always had a good time when I was real young. Like, 7, 8, 9 years old, I would go with my parents or my aunt, my uncle, and I'd go to these different honky-tonks around Central Texas because I was born and bred right here in Austin, Texas. And I went to a lot of the old dance halls and honky-tonks and bars, and it was kind of a Texas thing. When I first went in business, beer was 2 bits a bottle, 25 cents a bottle, and 30 cents per can, and hardly anybody drank canned beer back in the 60s. And so you'd have bottle Pearl, bottle Lone Star with 25 cents, and I would literally pop them 2 in each hand just as fast as I could. You sell 4 beers and you got $1, but you really didn't clear $1 for a profit. But anyway, that was my start.
The Broken Spoke soon became one of the area's favorite honky-tonks.
I think it was probably about 84 or 85. We actually talked to James White into letting me play here, and I got started here. Back then the cover was, like $3 or $4 a night.
As the Spoke's reputation grew, so did the city of Austin. After more than 4 decades in business, the land surrounding the Spoke was sold for development, but the owners only sold on the condition that the developers guarantee that the Broken Spoke would be untouched.
You know, we didn't have the $16 million to buy the land, and it was in a trust until the children of the man that owned it, the 8 acres. When he died of cancer, bless his heart, he gave it to his children. Well, none of his children had offsprings, so they decided they wanted the money. But they did put it in that we would be left alone. Well, these developers have promised us the moon and all the stars, and they've broken every promise they told us. James went to 40 meetings, and he don't like meetings.
I can build a place that had heart and soul to it. No phony baloney, no tilt wall, plastic imitation stuff like they have today. And definitely no apartments on either side of me like there is today. But anyway, hopefully we'll make country music fans and lovers out of the people that come dwell in the apartments.
Untouched, unchanged. The Broken Spoke continues to bring people together to celebrate Texas culture and heritage.
It's funkiness to the highest quality.